I quit YouTube 10 times in 9 years. I thought I needed more discipline or tougher skin, so I decided to try something different, posting once a week at 80%. Here's what happened. One thing I realized is that perfectionism was slowing me down way more than I wanted to admit. But I was really just trying so hard to make every video a masterpiece, even if I didn't want to admit it. Because on one hand, you're spending time crafting something for friends, family, and many strangers to see. It's easy to want to put in just a little bit more time. Let's just edit a little bit longer. Let's film a few more parts. Before you know it, the video's taking 2, 3, 4 times longer. And I think that goes for anybody who's making videos, making music, whatever it is that they're doing. There's always sort of an internal pressure to try to care a little bit more so that you don't regret it. In the past, I've always had no deadline for myself because it felt freeing. It felt like it gave me flexibility. But all that did was increase the pressure for each of my videos to be better and better. But then as I'm spending more time on the video, now pressure rises anyways because I've had so long, the video has to be good. It's almost impossible to match my own expectation. So I decided to go to the core of the problem, which is to simply just get a video out once a week. And I think this did create some fear because it made me think, will quality drop? Will people still like it? I noticed 4 main changes when I finally started posting more. The first one being consistency. Simply put, my channel could exist. And I think that's kind of the cool thing because no matter what before, I couldn't really say that. I didn't realize how important that felt until I started posting more. And I think this showed in my identity too. I felt like I was somebody that could show up to things, which I think it was a really empowering feeling for me to know that I could stick to something that I set my mind out to, which, yeah, I couldn't say before. The second one was quality. And I think this one's interesting because I was spending a lot less time. I was struggling to see how my videos could have better quality. And to be honest, a lot of the videos didn't, which I think is an important thing. There were quite a lot of videos that simply just weren't at my internal benchmark. Never really stepped outside to think what I consider quality might not be what somebody else considers quality. So I think for me nowadays, I think the easiest thing is to simply just upload when I feel like it's 80% done. I think if any, quality can come in all shapes and forms. For example, in college, I kind of crafted this identity as a videographer, cinematic videos and vlogs, and while I do think it was cool, it really warped my perception negatively of what I considered quality. And I think because I associated myself with those kind of videos so much, I couldn't get out of my own head that my own videos needed to be up to that standard all the time. A 90-year-old man giving advice on YouTube about life is quality. A 25-year-old person who makes cinematic vlogs is quality. Because I was making videos so much, I was now able to iterate a lot more and see what works, what doesn't work, what styles do I enjoy and not enjoy. And simply put, just posting and trying to tweak a little bit over weeks and months naturally made my videos become better than ones that I would have made years ago. I didn't realize how much stress I was accumulating making videos before. I actually didn't enjoy making videos that much at all before. I just thought it was years before it would become fun. And it's not like there weren't good moments, but rather the ratio of good moments to bad moments through the whole video making process was completely lopsided. For example, it wasn't unrealistic for me to spend 20 hours on a vlog that I made a year ago through filming multiple days, editing, and making sure everything looked good. But a vlog that I would make with this new mindset would only be 10 hours. And I knew I had to ship something out early. I still cared about how the video came out. I wasn't obsessing about every little point of the video. For twice the amount of time editing, my videos maybe were 5 to 10% better, if that. I was so stuck in my ways of wanting the video to be good that I didn't actually look at how I enjoyed making videos. To me, vlogs felt like a puzzle, and making the videos that I currently make feel more like a walk. And when simply put, I think I was just forcing myself to do something that I thought I should like because it's what other people were doing. And I never really was looking inward and seeing, what do I like? I was trying to force something that I just wasn't compatible with. It's hard to really know whether you're compatible with something because I think it's a combination of two things really, which is like gut feeling and trial and error. I think that's why there's so much value in just getting something out into the universe. Another thing too with doing what should be done is oftentimes it's rewarded. It's a little bit easier to recognize from other people. It's more instantly validated, has already been done, and I can just kind of follow along instead of doing something completely new. I think it's worth it to step outside of the bubble and figure out what works for you. Is there anything recently you've been doing just because you thought you were supposed to like it? I think that's kind of the cool thing about finishing at 80%. Most people, if not all people, aren't as focused on the 20% that I've obsessed over, which is, it's very freeing and feels good. And I think it's just kind of something that I'm trying to apply overall, not even just in YouTube, but just life in general a little bit more, is trying to be someone that can just show up a little bit more, even if that means what I'm putting out doesn't feel 100%, because I don't think 100% is the right benchmark. I think showing up is truly where I feel like growth happens, being able to just be okay with imperfection. This is good enough. This will probably not matter in the next even week or a few months, definitely not 5 years. So, and I feel like a lot of weight is just lifted off my shoulder living like that. So yeah, it's my relationship with YouTube being the most on and off it ever was for the past 9 years is now easily my most consistent one, but I am showing up, and I think that's really something I'm proud of. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and have a wonderful day. Okay, bye-bye.